Okay, so I'm back again, and I know it's almost 10 o'clock, and I've lost a lot of the data. The videos weren't working that I was trying to post earlier. So what I was getting at before, I'm going to try to do an all-one comprehensive video. The last few days I've been noticing some strange weather patterns completely after the ridiculous weather modification exercise that took place 3 days ago that spun out over 150 tornadoes and killed almost 300 people. After that happened, huge ring surrounding Portland over here, and I've got pictures that I'll try to upload with the video so you guys can see. I took screenshots with timestamps of when I was seeing all of these photographs or these radar images. Huge, and there was a huge storm surge, rain precipitation surge across the state of Washington. And then I see a giant HAARP ring form in Montana, and I'll show you guys what this one looks like. This is what I see yesterday centered around Great Falls. This is at 2 in the morning, April 28th. And you know, I can just take you through a couple of the pictures that I took. Here's simultaneously HAARP ring in Portland, HAARP ring in Montana. Nothing, I mean, just sporadic bits of weather, but you could tell that this is brewing over here in Portland. And then, oh, wrong one, I'm sorry. There's a close-up of Portland, okay. That's the wrong, oh, I didn't put these in the file yet. Okay, so then earlier today, I see this. Huge blizzard over in Missoula, and you can see spokes coming out of it, okay? And then if you look over here, there's just a bunch of little sporadic things, you know, just kind of floating around over there. So then we go to picture number 2, and I notice a HAARP ring north of Bismarck, inner outer circle, blatant. With this line, these two converging lines in the radar that are pointing straight at the ring in Montana. Straight at it. So I noticed this and I decided, okay, I'm going to keep an eye on it. There's this storm of brewing over here. Something bad's going to happen. So as I continue, you know, I'm going to close this. As I continue, here's a bigger picture. These lines are converging at the HAARP ring here. Stuff in the middle. Giant HAARP circle. Okay. Next picture. Same thing. Okay, so I'm sorry. I haven't gotten a chance to organize these yet, guys. I'm sorry. It's been happening so fast I don't even know what to do. So here was my prediction. That everything's going to kind of condense together, and, you know, Bismarck has a blizzard warning for the next 38 hours. Not surprising. I mean, look at it. This is easy. So I made the prediction, and all of a sudden, I'm watching the radar between 6 o'clock and now, and at 7 o'clock, this ring is still apparent, but this is all green in the middle. 7:15 rolls around, still green. 7:20 happens, and bang, apparent ring there, a ring here. The storm is converging, it's moving in a circle, and all of a sudden, this is all severe weather in a snap. In a freaking snap. So I'm going to go back to intellicast, and I'm going to show you this storm, this blizzard, I guess, that has been hovering over Missoula all day is still there. It is still there. You're getting square patterns over here. You're getting square patterns everywhere. I'm going to go down and show you a little bit. We've got a HAARP ring in Denver, east of Denver, located right here. You can kind of tell as the radar moves. That has been there for over an hour and a half. Definite ring. And it's creating this giant front that's just literally converging with everything straight back into this system. Let's look over here. Sioux Falls. Oh. Let's bring it back a couple minutes. Bang. HAARP circle. Sioux Falls. HAARP circles, Sioux Falls. What is this shit? What is this shit? This over here, earlier I caught on video, but it had trouble manifesting or whatever. Let's see if we can get a good picture of the HAARP ring that I found in here, because this is all still converging. You know, we've got this going on over here. We've got HAARP rings in North Dakota. We've got HAARP rings in Montana. We've got HAARP rings over Wisconsin and parts of Minnesota. Let's just see where this goes. I'm gonna go up a few. You can kind of see the outside of the ring right here when I go back to 920. See that arc? So it's seriously just straight around where the cursor is right now. This is a HAARP ring around this circle, and funny because that's exactly where the storm is condensing around. Bang! HAARP ring right outside of Chicago. Let's see how long it takes. 9:30 it's there, 9:35 it's there, 9:40 it's there. Oh, 9:45 it's gone. And then we start getting scalar squares up here. We get scalar square lines going around here. So let's pan back again. 9:45 gone. 9:40 gone. 9:35 bang! Huge HAARP ring. Like a blast of fucking energy all of a sudden. Chicago, you're about to get rocked, man. You're about to get rocked. And then we get scalar squares just start popping up everywhere, and then it just all disappears. It all just disappears. And I covered this already in my last video, but I'm just going to do it all in one since it's all here. Okay, we've got, as I go back to 9 o'clock, I wish I could go back to 9:40 or to 8:40, because that's when this all started happening. I noticed a beam coming straight here, and I traced the beam back, and it is directly at Gakona, Alaska, where HAARP is. And I will post that video also, because there's a whole video on this itself. But as we go through, after those beams disappeared, we get ring. We get 90-degree angles. Rings and 90-degree angles. Beam again. Here's that beam again, straight through Quebec, over Quebec. Scalar squares, rings, overlapping each other. Like, this is ridiculous. This storm, it's all circulating here, you know, St. John's, you know, northern Maine or southern Maine, middle Maine. You guys need to watch out, because now we're getting double squares, right angles, just 90-degree angles everywhere. And as you keep going, like, what is this? They just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So all I'm trying to say is that there's again weather modification going on. They're generating these giant. Oh, here's another HAARP ring around southern Nebraska. Let's see. This is a HAARP ring. HAARP rings are spotted here all the time. Look, there's nothing there. Nothing there. 9:40. All of a sudden, 9:55. 10 o'clock, bang, you get an arc. HAARP ring, HAARP ring. 10 o'clock, just now, that was a HAARP ring just now. So we've got HAARP rings in Sioux Falls, we've got HAARP rings in North Dakota, we've got HAARP rings in Minneapolis, or near Minneapolis in Minnesota, we've got HAARP rings in Colorado, and we've got giant HAARP rings and beams coming out of them, and scalar squares all over the place in the Northeast. So I don't know what to make of this. You guys help me out. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get this out there. You know, this is crazy. This is crazy.